Setting up a grid in Procreate for repeat patterns might look complicated, but I'm going to show you a simple way to set it up. Once you know how, it takes about 30 seconds to make your own. So let me show you. I've created a new canvas in Procreate and the dimensions are 3000 pixels by 3000 pixels at a DPI of 300. I want to turn on my drawing guide. This is going to assist me when I start creating my patterns. The easy way to do that is to come up to the top of the screen and tap on the wrench icon, tap on Canvas and turn on my drawing guide here. And as soon as I do that, you'll see a grid of small squares appear on your screen. But I want to edit that, so I'm simply going to tap on Edit Drawing Guide, and this brings me into the Drawing Guide screen. So let's have a look at what's happening here. At the bottom, you have opacity, and if I slide this to the left and right, you can see the squares become less opaque and more opaque as I move the slider left and right. Next to that, we have thickness, and if I slide that up to the right, you'll see the grid lines become thicker. I slide it to the left, they become much thinner. We have grid size next to that, and this is the slider that you will be using the most. When I slide the grid size slider to the right, you can see the number of lines on your canvas decrease. Now you can use this to your advantage. Honestly, for the majority of the time, you're going to slide the slider all the way to the right until you see the word max appear there. That will give you one vertical line in the center and one horizontal line in the middle. And these are the guides that we will use to accurately snap our squares into place when we start moving our designs around to create the repeat canvas. At the top here, you have a colored bar, and if you slide this slider along, it doesn't always work for me, if you slide it along, you will notice that the color of your guides will change accordingly. Maybe if I make that a lot thicker, and a lot less opaque, you'll notice it a lot easier. So depending on the color of your design or your canvas, you can change this accordingly. I usually just leave it towards the left here, the default. You can also tap on the word max and you can actually enter in the dimensions for your drawing guides. So say for example, this is a 3000 pixel wide canvas. If I want to have 10 columns and 10 rows, I simply need to divide 3000 by 10, which will give me 300. And if I enter in 300 here and click done, you will see this has now given me 10 columns and 10 rows, which I can work with. You'll also notice a blue dot in the middle. That is your central dot. You can actually tap on that and move your central dot around. This will especially help you when you use symmetry. If you want to return that to the center of the canvas, you simply need to tap once and the word reset comes up and you simply tap on that and it'll snap back to the center again. You'll also notice a green dot at the bottom. You can actually tap on that and you can rotate your drawing guides around your canvas. Unfortunately, there's no way that I found of snapping that into various angles, either by holding one finger down or two fingers down on the screen. It doesn't seem to work. But again, you can just rotate that to however you like. If you bring the green dot closer to the blue dot, you can rotate the guides around a lot quicker. But if you take it further away from the blue dot, notice that it's a lot slower and a lot more precise to rotate your drawing guides around the canvas. Again, as with the blue dot, if you want to reset that, you simply tap on the green circle and tap on the word reset. So basically, having just one central line and one horizontal line is the most common grid that you will be using when you create a pattern. Once you're happy with the setup that you've made, you simply tap on the blue checkmark icon in the top right of the screen to accept those changes. And that will bring you back to your main canvas and you will see your drawing guides set up. If you open up your layers panel, each new layer that you create will always show those drawing guides there for you. And that's how you can quickly and easily set up the most basic and the most common drawing guide that you will use when you start creating patterns. And if you want to learn more about different pattern layouts, then watch these videos next where I explain more. So just remember, have fun and don't sweat the pixels. I'll catch you on the next one.